Welcome, fellow travelers through the cosmos and time, to a journey through humanity's story. When we look up at the night sky, we're not just seeing stars, we're seeing echoes of the past. Light traveling at unimaginable speeds takes time to reach us, revealing stars and galaxies as they were millions, even billions of years ago. In a way, history, like astronomy, is about understanding our place in the grand scheme of things. And there's no better guide for this journey than Yuval Noah Harari's Sapiens, a Brief History of Humankind. Since its arrival, this book has become a landmark achievement, a compelling narrative that has captivated minds worldwide and sparked countless conversations. Over the course of this series, we'll be diving deep into Harari's insights, exploring how our species, Homo sapiens, evolved from relative insignificance to become the dominant force on this planet. Prepare to have your preconceptions challenged, your understanding of humanity expanded, and your curiosity ignited. Our story begins not with a bang, but with a whisper, a subtle shift in the neural networks of our ancient ancestors. Around 70,000 years ago, something remarkable happened, the cognitive revolution. Picture a small band of Homo sapiens, not all that different physically from their hominid relatives, but within their brains, a spark ignited, a new way of thinking, of communicating emerged. Suddenly, they weren't just reacting to their environment, they were shaping it. This wasn't just about bigger brains, it was about how those brains were wired. Think about it. Language, art, complex social structures. These weren't inevitable outcomes of evolution, they were the result of this cognitive leap. We were no longer just another species competing for survival. We were the architects of our own destiny. This revolution, this spark, set the stage for everything that followed, from the rise of civilizations to the exploration of space. For millennia, Homo sapiens thrived as hunter-gatherers, living in harmony with nature, their lives dictated by the seasons and the migration of animals. Then, about 12,000 years ago, came a radical shift, the agricultural revolution. Imagine no longer at the mercy of nature's whims. Our ancestors began to cultivate crops, domesticate animals. This newfound control over their food supply led to settled communities, villages growing into towns, towns into cities. But was this revolution a blessing or a curse? Sure, it brought food security and allowed for population growth, but it also ushered in an era of hard labor, social hierarchies, and environmental degradation. The very landscape of the planet began to change as forests gave way to fields, forever altering the relationship between humanity and the natural world. This transition from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled farmers wasn't just a change in lifestyle. It was a fundamental shift in humanity's relationship with nature and with itself. Now, you might think that with thousands of years of history, countless cultures, languages, and empires, humanity would be a tapestry of endless, beautiful diversity, right? Well, Harari argues something different, that human history has actually been moving towards unification. It's a fascinating paradox. Think about it. From the earliest trade routes connecting distant lands to the globalized world we live in today, we've been drawing closer. Empires, with their insatiable appetites for expansion, played a role spreading ideas, languages, and technologies. But here's the rub: this unification has come at a cost. Cultural assimilation, the suppression of indigenous populations, the homogenization of thought. These are the shadows cast by the drive towards a unified world. So, are we destined to become one homogeneous global culture? Or can we find a way to preserve our unique identities while embracing interconnectedness? Chapter 4: The Power of Belief, Myths, and the Making of Human Society. Here's a question for you. What holds a society together? Is it shared genes, common ancestry? Not according to Harari. He argues that what truly binds us are myths, those shared stories, beliefs, and values that shape our understanding of the world and our place in it. Think about the enduring power of myths throughout history, from ancient creation stories explaining the universe's origins to modern narratives about nationhood and progress. Myths provide meaning, purpose, and a framework for social cohesion. They can inspire incredible acts of cooperation, but they can also be used to justify conflict, oppression, and even genocide. Religion, money, human rights, these are all, in a sense, myths. They exist because enough people believe in them to give them power. So, the next time you encounter a story that seems to resonate deeply within a culture, ask yourself, what is the underlying myth at play here? And what power does it hold? Chapter 5: Unveiling the Universe, the Scientific Revolution and its Aftermath. For millennia, humanity's understanding of the cosmos was shaped by myth, religion, and philosophical speculation. Then, around 500 years ago, something extraordinary happened. The scientific revolution. It was a seismic shift in thought, challenging long-held beliefs and replacing them with a thirst for empirical evidence, for observation, for experimentation. Thinkers like Copernicus, Galileo, and Newton dared to question the very nature of the universe. They didn't just change our understanding of the cosmos, they changed the way we think. The scientific method, with its emphasis on observation, hypothesis, and experimentation, became the driving force behind incredible advancements in medicine, technology, and our understanding of the natural world. But this revolution came at a price. The more we learned about the universe, the more we realized the vastness of our own ignorance. Chapter 6: The Invisible Hand, Capitalism, and the Shaping of the Modern World. Now, let's talk about a force that has shaped the modern world in profound ways: capitalism. But here's the thing, it's not just an economic system, it's a belief system. A set of ideas that has profoundly shaped our values, behaviors, and even our identities. Harari argues that capitalism emerged from the fertile ground of the scientific revolution, fueled by the belief in progress, innovation, and the pursuit of profit. It's a system that rewards risk-taking, encourages competition, and has lifted millions out of poverty. But it's also a system that has led to staggering inequality, environmental degradation, and a relentless focus on material acquisition. So as we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, it's crucial to ask ourselves, can capitalism be reformed to create a more just and sustainable world? Or is it inherently at odds with the long-term well-being of humanity and the planet? Chapter 7: A Shrinking World, Imperialism, and the Rise of Globalization. Have you ever wondered how our world became so interconnected? Well, it wasn't by accident. For centuries, empires, driven by a thirst for power, resources, and influence, have shaped the course of human history. Harari argues that imperialism, for all its brutality and exploitation, played a key role in the rise of globalization. Think about it. As European powers expanded their reach across the globe, they didn't just conquer territories. They spread ideas, technologies, and cultures. They connected distant lands through trade routes, communication networks, and transportation systems. This interconnectedness, while often achieved through violence and coercion, laid the groundwork for the globalized world we live in today. But as we'll see, the legacy of imperialism continues to cast a long shadow, shaping global power dynamics, economic inequalities, and cultural identities. Chapter 8: The Illusion of Progress. Rethinking humanity's trajectory. We live in an age of unprecedented technological advancement. We carry in our pockets devices more powerful than the computers that took us to the moon. We can communicate with anyone, anywhere in the world, instantaneously. And yet, amidst all this progress, a nagging question remains. Are we truly happier? Harari challenges the modern obsession with progress, arguing that it's not a linear path towards some utopian future. He suggests that while technological and economic advancements have undoubtedly brought about positive changes, they've also created new challenges and anxieties. From climate change and social inequality to the rise of artificial intelligence and the potential for genetic engineering to exacerbate existing disparities, the pursuit of progress has often come at a cost. So as we stand at the cusp of a new era, we must ask ourselves, what kind of progress do we truly value? And how can we ensure that it benefits all of humanity, not just a privileged few? Chapter 9: Our Footprint, Humanity and the Anthropocene. We've explored the cognitive revolution, the agricultural revolution, the scientific revolution. Now brace yourselves, because we've entered a new epoch, the Anthropocene. This era, marked by humanity's profound impact on the planet, is unlike anything that's come before. For billions of years, Earth's systems operated in relative equilibrium, but now, Homo sapiens, through our insatiable appetite for resources, our technological prowess, and our sheer numbers, have become the dominant force shaping the planet. From climate change and deforestation to plastic pollution and ocean acidification, the evidence of our impact is undeniable. The Anthropocene is a stark reminder that we are not separate from nature, but rather deeply embedded within its intricate web of life. The choices we make today will determine the fate of not just our own species, but countless others that share this planet with us. The question is, will we rise to the challenge and become responsible stewards of our planetary home? Or will we continue down a path of unsustainable consumption and environmental degradation? Chapter 10: Gazing into the Future, Humanity at a Crossroads. We've journeyed from the savannas of Africa to the cusp of a new technological era. But the most important question remains: what does the future hold for Homo sapiens? Harari doesn't offer easy answers, but he does present us with a range of possibilities, some exhilarating, others unsettling. He explores the potential of artificial intelligence to surpass human intelligence. The ethical dilemmas posed by genetic engineering and the possibility of colonizing other planets. Will we merge with machines, transcend our biological limitations, or create new forms of consciousness? The future is not preordained. It's being written right now through the choices we make, the technologies we develop, and the stories we tell ourselves about what it means to be human. The stakes have never been higher, but so too has our potential to shape a future worthy of our aspirations. Chapter 11: Seeking Meaning. The Evolution of Religious Belief. From the earliest animistic beliefs to the rise of organized religions, the human search for meaning has always been intertwined with the realm of the sacred. Harari argues that religion, far from being a relic of the past, has played a pivotal role in shaping human societies and continues to exert a powerful influence on our world today. Think about it. Religions provide moral codes, social norms, and a sense of belonging. They offer solace in times of hardship, inspire acts of great compassion, and provide a framework for understanding our place in the cosmos. But religion has also been a source of conflict, oppression, and violence throughout history. From the Crusades to the rise of religious extremism, the belief in the absolute truth of one's faith has often led to intolerance and bloodshed. So, as we navigate an increasingly complex and interconnected world, it's crucial to engage in respectful dialogue about the role of religion in society, to find common ground, while respecting the diversity of beliefs that enrich our human experience. Think about something you use every day. Money. It seems so real, so tangible. But what is it really? Harari argues that money is one of the most successful myths ever created by humans. It's not about the coins or the paper bills themselves. It's about the shared belief we invest in them, the collective trust that allows these tokens to represent value and facilitate exchange on a massive scale. This belief in money has been the engine of economies, fueling trade, innovation, and the growth of empires. It has connected people across continents, driven technological advancements, and shaped the course of human history. But it has also led to staggering inequality, financial crises, and a relentless focus on material acquisition. So, as we grapple with the challenges of a globalized economy, it's essential to examine the role of money in our lives, to understand its power, and to consider how we can create a more equitable and sustainable financial system. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These words, enshrined in the United States Declaration of Independence, have resonated across centuries and inspired countless movements for social justice. But Harari challenges us to consider: are human rights an inherent part of the natural order, or are they too a form of myth? He argues that human rights are not universal truths, but rather a set of beliefs that have gained widespread acceptance in the modern world. They are a testament to the power of ideas to shape reality, a reflection of our shared values and aspirations for a more just and equitable world. Yet, the struggle for human rights is far from over. From systemic discrimination and political oppression to the plight of refugees and the fight for gender equality, we still have a long way to go to fully realize the promise of a world where everyone's rights are respected and protected. From the dawn of our species, humans have been on a quest for happiness. But what does it truly mean to be happy? And have we, in our relentless pursuit of progress and material wealth, actually moved further away from this elusive goal? Harari explores the complexities of happiness, challenging the notion that it's simply a matter of achieving pleasure and avoiding pain. He suggests that true happiness may lie in finding meaning and purpose in life, in cultivating strong social connections, and in living in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. He also delves into the emerging field of positive psychology, which explores the factors that contribute to well-being, resilience, and human flourishing. So, as we navigate the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century, it's worth pondering. What does happiness mean to us? And how can we create a world where everyone has the chance to live a fulfilling and meaningful life? As we conclude our journey through Yuval Noah Harari's Sapiens, we are left with a deeper understanding of the complexities of human history, the challenges we face, and the boundless potential that lies ahead. From the cognitive revolution to the Anthropocene, from the power of myths to the elusive quest for happiness, Harari's insights have challenged our assumptions, expanded our perspectives, and ignited our curiosity. Remember, understanding the past is not just about memorizing dates and names. It's about uncovering the threads that connect us all, the choices that have shaped our world, and the lessons we can learn as we move forward. Thank you for joining me on this incredible adventure. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep seeking out knowledge, because the universe is vast and there's always more to discover.